What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we are going over 10 wrestlers who naturally got over with the crowd. Coming in at number 10, we have Dolph Ziggler. In 2012, Dolph Ziggler won the Money in the Bank briefcase and the fans loved it. The previous year before that, he won the World Heavyweight Championship but only held it for an hour before Edge won it back the same night. As a result of this loss, Ziggler would continue clawing his way back up to the main event picture. Through hard work and awesome matches, Ziggler slowly won the love from the audience. That's why when he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase after WrestleMania 29 on Raw, fans went ballistic in the arena. I was actually there, and there was not a single person who wasn't thrilled. Unfortunately, Ziggler has been demoted to the bottom of the card, and the fans have lost most of their interest in him. It's a true shame because last year he was starting to get over again. Number 9, John Cena. We're not talking about Super Cena, no. We are talking about the Doctor of Thugonomics Cena. John Cena's second gimmick after the prototype one was quickly getting over with the audience because he was extremely fun to watch. He would literally start roasting anyone he was in a feud with. The fans loved it, and John Cena became very likable. The crowd liked him so much, Vince McMahon decided to pull the trigger and make him the next face of the franchise, and the rest is history. Number 8, Cesaro. Cesaro is a perfect example of a guy Vince McMahon would never push to the main event just because he doesn't like him. Seriously, Vince McMahon is the only thing holding Cesaro back from becoming a main eventer. Cesaro is currently one of the most talented wrestlers on the roster. He can have a good match with anyone and even do a 619. Come on, that should have been the number one indication to push him. After WrestleMania 30, he was getting super over with the fans, but Vince McMahon turned him heel to probably stop it from continuing. The fans still like him, but the buzz has kind of fizzled away for most people. I'm still a fan though, I'm gonna just make that clear. Number 7, New Day. Remember when the New Day first formed and everyone hated it? Well, that was because WWE was forcing the whole New Day Rocks chant. I don't know why I said that was a terrible flow. That was when they were pushing the whole chant towards the fans. Thankfully, they quickly turned them heel, allowing them to be themselves. They managed to do a better job and even got the New Day Rocks chants really over. In early 2016, the New Day reached their absolute peak. Now they're still immensely popular, but I don't think they will ever reach that peak again. I'm still confused as to when they are going to break up, but I do enjoy them on SmackDown Live, so I have no problem. Number 6, Rusev and Aiden English. 3 months ago, if you told me Rusev and Aiden English would be one of the most over acts on SmackDown Live, I would probably laugh in your face. If you watch Clash of Champions, then you definitely heard the insane reaction that these two guys got. Personally, that was the moment of the year for me regarding the WWE. I liked it so much because these two guys are so talented and charismatic. They took a gimmick that seemed kind of stupid and made it into something very special that the fans are really enjoying. I hope they continue to get over, and I also hope Vince McMahon doesn't put an end to this. I will be extremely upset. Happy Rusev Day. Number 5, RVD. RVD spent a majority of the 90s in ECW. While he was there, he created a very great connection with the fans. He did some of the craziest acts, and people loved him for that reason. Once he arrived to the WWE, fans were ecstatic and really wanted him to be the world champion. He managed to get a match with Triple H at the time, but they didn't think RVD was ready for that level. Fans sort of started to lose interest, but in 2006, it started to pick up again when RVD defeated John Cena for the WWE Championship. People literally lost their minds with excitement. But then RVD messed it up by taking drugs and getting suspended. WWE would never trust him again as their top guy for the future. Number 4, CM Punk. CM Punk has always been liked from the hardcore wrestling fans, but he never got over enough with the general audience until his legendary pipe bomb. That promo was so good, and people wanted to hear more of his promos after that segment. For most of the summer after that moment, Punk would say whatever he wanted, and everyone in the crowd was chanting CM Punk on a weekly basis. This even led to CM Punk winning the championship and holding it for 434 days. That shows you Vince McMahon knew how over he was. Number 3, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin had fantastic promos in ECW before coming to the WWE. Once Vince McMahon signed him, he was given a very bland and quiet gimmick known as the Ringmaster. This was a horrible gimmick, and people were not enjoying the character. Luckily enough, Triple H was being punished for the MSG incident, and Stone Cold happened to be the one guy who was given the push. Stone Cold even came up with the entire Austin 316 segment at the King of the Ring, and this was what pushed Austin over to the next level. Number 2, Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is a small guy, and we all know Vince McMahon does not like small wrestlers. After WrestleMania 28, Daniel Bryan's yes chant was getting super over with the fans, and this is when Vince McMahon decided to turn Daniel Bryan heel. He also turned him into a lunatic who would chant no. Although Vince tried his best to keep Bryan in the mid-card division, the fans were not having it. Even at the 2014 Royal Rumble, they hijacked the show and wanted Daniel Bryan to win. The fans literally forced WWE to put Daniel Bryan in the WrestleMania 30 main event, capturing the World Heavyweight Championship. Number 1, Zack Ryder. Zack Ryder got over with a freaking YouTube channel. I have no idea how he managed to do it, but he somehow did. He was the most over thing in 2011 and was even getting his name chanted towards The Rock. Yes guys, The Rock's first match back, and the fans were chanting for Ryder. I find that to be absolutely insane. Of course, WWE paired him with Cena to rub off the overness, and it ended up making Zack Ryder a complete joke. Typical WWE. Anyways, that is it for the video guys. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. Follow me on Twitter at Pllana, and I'll see you all later.